I'm a Filipino American, born and raised in Chicago, but my house in Niles was, if you walked in, you could be a house in the Philippines. I mean, we ate Filipino food, we very Filipino customs. I kind of fell into cooking. It's a birthright to love or have good food. I always kind of grew up with this complex of saying, you know, what and who am I? And now having my own restaurant, I'm able to say, hey, this is why I'm putting on a plate. It really starts with an idea, like a very iconic dish, and how can we turn it and make it into our own. So I'll look at something like pad thai, for instance. The proteins in pad thai are always just kind of the afterthought. They're throwing it in. I want to do something that spoke of the region. So we're in the Northeast here. Some of the best oysters you can get out here. So I wanted to pair it up with oysters. And for me, bacon and oysters went well together. So it's kind of that's the road I took to get to that dish. I have two business partners, Dave Masoni and John Bush. We were talking about opening a restaurant, and I was looking for a change. Automatically in my head, I was thinking Lower East Side, East Village. They're the ones who pushed me, come to Brooklyn. You know, it's one of those places, like, I'd only been to Brooklyn like twice before that, and they really sold me on the idea of why be in a neighborhood that doesn't need another restaurant, right? The East Village, Lower East Side, they don't need another restaurant. Brooklyn, Park Slope, they were dying for great food in this area. Cooking was always the easiest part. It always is the easiest part. It's everything else it's balancing the books, it's being a business owner, it's communicating with the business partners, it's making sure that, you know, all your sous chefs and all your chefs are happy and taken care of. It's not letting your ego go crazy. It's, you know, managing all the other stuff that's hard. Cooking is always the easiest part. I love food. So when my friend's opening his restaurant, I go check his place out. Walk through the kitchen, see what they're doing, look at the menu, look at the design. To stay current, you have to be, this has to be your life, it really does. It has to be your passion.